We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. If you're not already, make sure that you're following us over on Instagram and TikTok. In addition to posting some of our favorite break hits, we post a ton of player content, informational videos about upcoming hobby products, and other fun stuff that you'll be missing out on by not following us there. Our handle is @RealBreaksLive on both platforms, so give us a follow so you can stay connected with us in between breaks. And if you ever have an idea for content you'd like to see, or a question that you'd like us to ask a player, just shoot us a message and we may be able to incorporate that into a future video.
Hey guys, we are back. I'm Kevin here with Real Breaks, and we are ripping 25-26 Topps Chrome Basketball number 23 Mega Full Case PYT. This is going to be awesome. As you guys know, every time I rip Topps Chrome Basketball, I'm like, product of the year, product of the year. I'm excited. This is going to be a good one. Let me get opening this because it is 20 boxes. Get all these set out in orderly fashion without destroying this camera for once in my life, huh? But for real, guys, Topps Chrome Basketball has just been amazing. This stuff is crazy. And it is really fun to be able to rip it with you guys. And let's go some big hit chasing, huh? Not camera number one. All right, these two will not fit on my stack, so we're going to rip both of those at the same time. Here we go, guys. Hey, what's up going on, Slammer? Yes, good luck to all. This will be a fun one. These first boxes, I'm going to go ahead and rip these first two because they don't fit on my awesome stack. So we're going to do these at the same time. Thanks for everyone for filling this break. All teams are accounted for. And I'm excited to see what we get. We actually had some pretty crazy case hits in this last one I did with you guys a few days ago before Christmas. And just some absolutely like super rare case hits. And we got a couple of them. That was wild. Anyone watching any of these bowl games today? I am because it's on, but if it wasn't on, you know. Oh, let's put it this way. I'm not excited about them, but I'm watching them because they're on. Northwestern's really giving the beating to Central Michigan, but I don't know how good either team really is. Sorry if you're a Northwestern fan. I'm a Badger fan, so I know all about it this year. We were bad. We had some good NBA games on Christmas Day, too. It's still looking like OKC cannot beat the Spurs. Not even close. We got 3 games now this year. All right. Let's do it, guys. Let's pull some heat. Paulo Banchero. Larry Bird on the refractor. Yang Hansen on checkerboard. Same as Trent Jr. Shaz Lanier. Jeremy Sochan. And Derek Queen. Very nice on that lava. I really like Derek Queen this year. He is he's a beast. He's going to be a really good player for a while, I think. And Serenity Kyrie, Rui Hachimura, James Harden on that refractor. Holmes on checkerboard. And Sleek Finishers, Jeremiah Fears. And Clifford on the checkerboard. Another one on the Serenity there. Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man on refractor. Hey! Whoa! Cooper Flag autograph for the Mavericks coming out of first box. Boom! Let's go. Cooper Flag auto coming out of the Mega. Yes. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Way to get that case started. Who's got the Mavericks here? Jeff, very nice, bud. Look at that. Cooper Flag on the auto. I love Megas. You never know what's coming out of these things. That is just awesome. Ball duty, Vince Carter, Josh Hart. Man, that's that's huge. And we got Dort, numbered out of 150 for OKC. And Instinct, Jimmy Butler. Jeez. Well, Dallas spot's good. Yeah, that way. Never say never, but that that is awesome. Woo! All right. First 2 boxes are down. We got 18 more to go. You know what? I didn't mind that. Let's do 2 at a time. One on the left, one on the right. That was actually nice. All right. I'm excited, guys. This is gonna be a case. It's gonna be fun. Ball of Duty on Jalen Green. LeBron James. Kyle Filipowski. And we got come on, I haven't figured out how to say I watch this guy play Duke all the time, but if not figure out how to say his last name. If any of you guys know how to say his name, just spell it out very slowly for me on the chat. Refractor, Dirk Nowitzki, Ball of Duty, numbered out of 199. Thought that one looked a tad bit different. And Cooper Flag on the base. There we go. Those Ball of Duty ones crack me up. I love them. I'm gonna start a little Cooper Flag thing over to the right, just so that glove we'll throw a couple more in that glove a little bit later, but it's gonna be early to start stuffing some of them in there. These are all refractors. Yep. Okay. All right, second box. And LeBron James on the inspiration. And refractor for Steph Curry. That's actually probably really nice. And Jameer Watkins. VJ Hinchcomb on activators. It's amazing how much some of these vets are going for. Raynaud. And Marcus Smart out of 199 going to the Wizards. Cedric Coward on Destiny. Very nice. Dylan Harper for the Spurs on the checkerboard. Yeah, when you look at some of the vets like Curry and Wemby, well, Wemby's not that much of a vet yet, but he's not a rookie. But like Wemby autos, there was a couple that sold for like $25,000. Steph Curry, we've had autos go for over $6,000. Dylan Harper, there was a red auto, sold for like $6,500. I saw. There's been some really crazy hits. It just shows you how good Topps Chrome is, and people have been waiting for Topps Chrome. So. I feel like every case I've done of these megas so far, Dylan Harper always hits good. And like those checkerboards, refractors, those are all really good. When you're talking about grading, things like that, which this is the product to do that too, those will be really nice. It always feels like Dylan Harper is always getting those hits. At least in the cases I've got. I think any of those refractors, even that like Steph Curry refractor, those would be cool to see. You know, the ones that come back PSA 10, how much those things go for. It'll be fun. Jalen Green, Conley on checkered, Cat on refractor. And there we go, LeBron on checkerboard. That's going to be a nice one. Van Vliet, Saric. And that's numbered purple at 75 going to Devin Booker on the insert. These are called Go Times. BJ Edgecombe. It's a cool purple, especially on that color match. That one looks sweet. Got our LeBron. Prince. This guy's a big card collector. Goes to a lot of card shows. Trey Johnson, Ben Seraph, Rookie of the Year in U18 Euroball last year. A little fun fact. Ace Bailey, there we go. On the wave. Jokic. Go on the Ace Bailey, heading out to Utah. I think Utah took one of the later teams to go. I was surprised by. Ace Bailey's always hitting on this stuff, too. Tracy McGrady. That's awesome. And Youthquake on Walton Clayton Jr. Cam Jones. Yeah. Let's go. Cooper Flag Auto, and yes, I saw him at the Milwaukee Card Show last year too. That was awesome. He was buying. He was actually buying a lot of V Friends because the V Friends guys were there, and he was going around buying everyone's V Friends. It was awesome. Marquette alum. Hey, Wisco is. I was going to ask the chat, but I didn't say it out loud. Is Cam Jones? I was wondering to see, is he playing? Is he playing this year? I remember before the season started, he got in a little bit of trouble, and I don't know whatever happened with that, but he didn't pull over in time or something like that for the police officers on the highway. So I didn't know if Cam was playing this year or not. I haven't watched any of their games, or if he's in G League or what's he doing. Figured you might know, Wisco. It's all that time you sit on the NBA radio channel on Sirius XM. He's injured, sir. Okay, so on NBA roster. Okay, good to see. I hope you can stick around. Marquette fan, yeah, you want to cheer for him. Kind of think he's probably going to go overseas, but I hope he sticks around. But I figured, Whiskey, you would know, man. You're a frequent caller on that station, too. Whiskey, I heard one time you even you got one of the Bucks owners pretty upset at you on a phone call recently, huh? Shaquille O'Neal, Kuzma. And we got rookie Jack Jakuonis. Some of these rookies I'll get. I got to see him more. Daddy Wolf. As I continue to watch the games, I'll get the right pronunciations. Maybe I should just start listening to that channel that Wisco MVP listens to. Devin on Sleek Finishers. Cooper Flag on Ball of Duty. Uzelis on Refractor. Cool one. John Stockton. Kate Cunningham. Jace Richardson. Little Ace Bailey there. Will Richard. And Thaddeus Young got a $2.99 going to the Suns. VJ. Oh, gotta cut up some more top loaders. Thanasis. I don't think so, Wisco MVP, but that's just a gut feeling. I don't remember seeing him on the checklist. But I hear if you go to the Pfizer and ask. Thanasis is very nice and will sign your cards. So that's just what I hear. I think next game is New Year's Eve at the Pfizer. We're playing the Wizards, Drew. No, you haven't got me a Christmas present yet, so maybe a little delayed, courtside. Northwestern's up 34-0. $200. Hey, the way the Bucks have been playing, that's not. We've seen them that level. All right, let's keep it up, guys. Jokic, best player in the league. Al Horford, Rudy Gobert. Magic. Jimmy Butler. Broom. Derek Queen. Dalton Connect. Refractor of Jokic. Bet you that's nice. And VJ Edgecombe. This is, it looks like it's numbered. It's a lava though, so it's not. The colors were just so bright. I was like, oh, that looks numbered. But awesome one for VJ. Take that. These are the cards that are going to be pretty sneaky, these refractor ones. If you're able to grade and get something like a 10, I think these are going to be very nice. For the big guys. Not everyone. Ace Bailey, Franz Wagner. I saw Franz Wagner freak out couple of years ago when I was sitting pretty close to the court at the Fiserv, because every once in a while they're so cheap you just kind of have to. And somebody was yelling out his name. They were like, Franz Wagner, you know, trying to get in his head. And he looked at him. Herbert Jones out of 75 going to the Pelicans. He looked at him and very nicely, refractor on Ball of Duty, come on, very nicely looked at him and said, guys, hey, it's Wagner. He's a good dude. And make sure you guys, we have some really fun breaks coming up after this. They are multi-cases. We have one of Marvel Chrome, which is going to be an awesome product. Get in on that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we have Update. Pick your player on a 3-case. And we already know those are all fun, so I don't need to try to get you to buy those. You already know what's up with those. No, they've had Marvel, but it might be like a certain variety. I don't know. I do know, though, from looking at them, from ripping a little bit, they do have the different phases in there. So it's definitely not the first time they've done Marvel at all. But it might be a new type. I don't know. It looks sweet, though. I imagine getting like a Spider-Man or Wolverine. It's pretty sweet. And we got some good discounts on them right now as well. So, Walter Clayton Jr., Gary Trent, Miles Turner, D. Wade. Ball Duty, Con Nipple. He's been playing out of his mind. I'm kind of hoping he gets Rookie of the Year. And Thomas Sorber out of 150. Rookie for OKC, 31 out of 150 on that lava. Concanipple on the refractor. Thomas Sorber. S&G with the Giannis refractor. Mute my phone there. That thing kind of scared me. Yeah, Jace Richardson. Concanipple. And there we go. Ball of Duty on the lava for Kaman Malu. Like I said, watch this guy play a lot for Duke. I still want to say his name. Sorry, buddy. I did see that, Wisco. Kyrie, Carter Bryant on the checkerboard. And we got a Fanatical of Steph Curry. Very nice. Roy Hachimura. Klay Thompson there. Activators Kawhi. Darren Holmes on the refractor. And Nets at a 275, Ben Seraph. Sion James and Bradley Beal. Ace Bailey. Andrew Wiggins on the refractor. Jared Allen Vincent. Holiday Simpson Gordon. Activators LaMelo. Noah S&G to the Bulls. Walter Clayton Jr. on the Extractor. Whoa. This is the black guys going to the Sixers. Out of 10. Wow. Paul George. 7 out of 10. That is so sweet. Paul George, 7 out of 10. Oh, I love megas. Proctor. Dame time. That's a nice card. That's a really nice one. Who's got the Sixers? That's Pete L. Very nice. Shepard, Shy on the X-Fractor. Ray Heald, KD, Small, Cam Jones. Kyrie on the Serenity. Oh, Serenity numbered. Out of 150, going to the Mavs. Yang Hansen on the refractor. Dylan Harper, Sleek Finishers. Serenity VJ Edgecombe. Joel Embiid. Keyshawn George. Conky Nipple. Thomas Sorber on the refractor. And another Knipple. It looks like we are down to 33 spots left in Marvel. So that should be Rip and Sue. That is not many spots to go. So if you guys have not yet grabbed a spot, go in there and pick up your favorite character. That'll be a fun one to do as we attempt 2 cases there. I'm sure we'll see some sweet hits. Dylan Harper, Trey Johnson, Banchero, Dylan Brooks, and we got Heat rookie, another Cooper Flag base. Activators on Maxey. Boyles on the refractor. Halliburton, inspiration on Lava, Zach Edey. Thiero on checkerboard to the Lakers. And that's got to be image variation too, right? Because there's no background to it. And James Harden, look at the gold. Wow. For the Clippers, out of 50. We're really getting some color out of this case. This is wild. Youthquake on the Kaman. Wow. All right, last 2 boxes, guys. Dylan Harper, Smith on the refractor, PJ Washington, Chris Paul, Saloon, Ben Seraph on the lava, Wemby on the checkerboard, very nice. Beasley, Holmes, and purple we got Klay Thompson go to the Mavericks. That was 75. Kawhi Magic. Voices Concanipple. BJ Edgecombe. Anthony Edwards. Melo and Prince. Bridges. All right, last little stack here. Barnheiser going to OKC. We got Kuz. And Celtics, we got Drew Holiday at a 150 on the lava. Steph Curry on X-Fractor. Jalen Brunson on the refractor. All right, that'll do it. Let me sleeve these up. Give us a nice little recap. This actually was a really, really solid case. Insane to start off with that Cooper Flag. No more Chrome today. I wish, man. I could break this all day, all night. But we should have some in the near future, but no more today. And thank you, Slammer. Good to have you here today, hanging out with us. Thank you. Yeah, that was actually a really good mega case. Really good. I'm gonna fill this up here. A couple nice Mav hits. There we go. All right, let me grab some of the numbered cards back here. All right, here is a few I had here. Number out of 299, we got Thaddeus Young going to the Suns. Ben Sheriff, numbered at 275, going to Brooklyn. Herbert Jones out of 275 going to the Pelicans. Marcus Smart out of 149 going to the Wizards. And we got a 3 blues. These are going to be numbered out of 150. So we got Holiday to the Celtics, Sorber to OKC, and Dort to OKC. And a Serenity out of 150 going to Dallas, Kyrie Irving. Another one, Dallas really got a lot of numbered cards today. Dirk Nowitzki out of 199, Ball of Duty. Call of Duty Lava Command. Walter Clayton Jr. on Youthquake. Activator Refractor of Conconnipple. Command on the Ball of Duty Refractor. Stephen Curry Fanatical. And I pulled out some vets here. Steph Curry on the X-Fractor, along with the Victor Wembanyama. Shai, Yang Hansen on the Refractor. Pulled that out because it's a rookie Refractor. It's decent. Giannis on Refractor, Jokic on Refractor, and Curry on Refractor. Those would be really nice. And then for our board, all the way to the left, we got Ace Bailey, Utah Jazz on the Lava. Nice one to have for Ace Bailey. And Lakers, we got a LeBron on the X-Fractor, and we have a Thiero, and I think it's short print. There's no background on the X-Fractor. Very nice. Over here on the insert, we got Devin Booker out of 75 to the Suns. Spurs X-Fractor, we got Dylan Harper. There you go. Conconnipple, Charlotte, we got X-Fractor. Going over to our good old Wisconsin boy, Con. And how about James Harden out of 50 going to Los Angeles Clippers. Very nice. Number 36 out of 50. And Philly, we got a VJ Edgecombe on the insert. And a Paul George, 7 out of 10 going to Philly. And with our big caser here, how about this? We got, not full fractor, it was just a gold, gold lava. And 2 Cooper Flake bases. And Klay Thompson out of 75 going to the Mavs. And our big hit of the break. Look at that. Cooper Flag auto. Very nice. Thanks, guys. That was quite the mega. Awesome hits in there. Well done. All right. We will see you guys back in just a short bit. We are down to 29 teams, it looks like, for Marvel. So go on and jump out in there.